This one is for the business owners and professional marketers, and I know you're busy, so here's a few ways that you can use Instagram to grow your business. Now, first things first, if you're using Instagram to grow your business, what you're engaging in is called content marketing. So the first most important thing that you really have to worry about is getting a good content strategy or content plan. And I know that's kind of one of those abstract concepts that people say. What does that mean? Think about it like this. How can you provide enough value to your audience on social media with that content that they keep coming back to look at your brand and they keep engaging with your posts? In marketing, there's something called the rule of 7, which basically means somebody has to see your product, your offer, your brand at least 7 times before they're going to consider buying from you. That's like the average. Now, with social media, if you can get somebody to follow you, they can potentially see 45 of your posts, which is great for getting people to actually buy your product or buy from your brand. But the thing about that is if people don't engage with your content, if they're not spending time on your content, liking your content, the algorithm's going to stop feeding your content or your posts to the people that follow you because they look at it and go, the audience is not all that engaged in what this company posts. So you need to think about how can I provide enough value to get people to actually like my content so they keep seeing my content? How can people spend more time on my content so that they keep seeing it, so that they end up buying from me? And the thing is, there's really no one-size-fits-all blueprint for how your business should provide value. It's going to be different for every business in every industry. But here are some of the ways that people have been effective in the past. Being funny. Funny content just goes further in Instagram's algorithm. The only thing about this is, yes, you're going to get more watch time, more likes if you're truly funny, but it is hard to create that funny content day in and day out because it's more time consuming. It takes more of your mental space than other kinds of content. Another thing is actually by posting divisive or frustrating content. You can close doors to your audience by doing this, so you have to be careful. But one of our manufacturers that we buy e-bikes from, they take every opportunity they can to just crap on road cyclists. And their audience of e-bikers, they love it. But you potentially close the door to people if you don't do that kind of content right. The third way is by being a curator or a tastemaker. So Cigars Daily is a cigar shop in Phoenix, but they've got a huge YouTube channel. And one of the ways that they've found a lot of success and growth for their business through social media is by saving people basically time and money with things like cigar reviews, telling people what different flavor profiles are like on cigars. They're saving their audience time and money, so their audience is paying them back by buying from them. And then lastly, and I think this one requires the least amount of effort, is by being a news source for your industry or for your audience. So maybe you're pulling news from different websites in your industry, different things that are going on that you've heard about, and you're reporting that to your audience. That's a different kind of value that you can provide that tends to take a little bit less time. And I just have to say, even though content is the most important thing, you should also be considering your brand's kind of voice and personality while you're doing all of this, right? Your brand should have a distinct personality that your audience can kind of connect with and kind of pinpoint is like, that's why they're different. With the bike shop social media that I manage, I've kind of made news our ground floor. People can always expect to get curated, relevant news specific to Northern Utah and what's going around here from us. And then on top of that, when I've got more time, I'm curating more stuff about bikes and injecting more humor into my audience. But one thing that is really important is making sure that you're constantly providing that value. Not posting one time a month and calling it good. You should be posting multiple times a day and really engaging with your audience. Our bike shop is 9 months old, and we're getting 6 times the engagement of shops that have been around for 8 years around us. There's quite literally a shop that's been around for 8 years on social media with double our followers, and they get like 10 likes. I'm getting 100 likes, and our shop's been around for 8 months. Who do you think is going to get the customer? The person providing value and staying in the customer's mind? Or the person that doesn't take social media seriously for the marketing tool that it is? Now, for you guys that are still watching, one of the most helpful hacks that I can give you is to go to competitors in your industry, go to the leading Instagram pages in your industry for the kind of customer that you're trying to attract and follow the people that are liking those posts. So I'll give you an example. With the bike shop, some of our biggest kind of demographics that we're trying to hit is high school mountain biking teams in Utah. So what I'll do is I'll go to the high school mountain biking teams, their Instagram accounts, and then I'll follow the people that are liking those posts. It's a lot of kids that ride mountain bikes. Maybe they are on the team. Maybe it's the parents. And by following those people, they're getting notified, hey, this company has followed me. What is this company? They're clicking and they're looking at your company. So you can get a lot of targeted exposure simply by going to the right pages of the right people that you're trying to target and following them. And you think about it, you can get the exact people that you want. If they follow you back, which a portion of them will, you can get in front of them over and over and over. And like we talked about with the rule of 7, keep getting your brand seen by the people that are likely to buy from you.